Hello everyone. So today's Geeks for Geeks daily problem is longest common subsequence. So I hope you would have read this problem very well before coming on to this question. So let's summarize this problem statement. So we have been what we are given is actually we are given two strings, right? We are given two strings, that is A, B, C, D, G and H. This is string 1, S1, and also S2 is given to us as A, E, D, F, H and R. So we need to find out the longest common substring. So we can see that this H is common, this H is common, again this D is common, this D is common, and then this A is common, and then this A is common. So the longest common substring is equals to ADH, and from here also ADH, and the length of it is actually 3. So let's see how we can do it. So if I am standing at suppose I have taken one index I here and one index j here. So in case if they match, we will increment 1 to our final answer. However, if they do not match, we can move either I here or I can move either j here. Basically what I am trying to do is that if I am standing at index I comma j and if they match, and if they match means that if s of I is equals to s of j, so what I will do is I will simply call the function for the previous index and I will add 1 to it. Why adding 1 to it? Because one character has matched, because one character has matched. However, if no match occurs, what we need to do is we can either move the I to I minus 1 and j, right, or I can do I and j minus 1. I'll fix I and move j minus 1, and we need to return the longest common subsequence length, so it will be max of these two length. Also I have directly used recursion here. Why? Because as you can see that whenever I am at index I comma j, I have two possible options, that I can either move to I minus 1 comma j and I comma j minus 1. So whenever you are at a particular state and you have one or more than one options to perform, you can think of something as recursion. So hence I have concluded that we can solve this problem by using recursion. First we will do it by using memoization, and then because recursion will obviously give a time limit exceeded, so we are gonna optimize it and perform a memoization in this code. And after memoization we will see the tabulated code for this. In this problem the memoization code gives time limit exceeded at 889 test cases. At 889 test case it gave time limit exceeded to me, and I could not come up with any better solution for memoization. Hence the accepted code will be of tabulated. However, we will see both the codes. Now let's move on to the coding section. Yeah, so I'll code from scratch so that you can also code with me. Like showing the code is not enough, because you don't know, uh, you will not be able to know your faults if you do not code along. So we have created this memoization matrix, and then we have written salt string s1, we have passed s2, and then the last index of s1 and s2, and then we have written the salt function int n, and then string s1, and then actually string s1, string s2, and then the I is the index of string s1. Cool. So our base case will hit if in case I is equals to 1 or minus 1, or j is equals to minus 1. In that case what we actually want to convey that our both the strings s1 and s2 had finished, and we have reached to some index I and j, which is practically not possible in string s1 and s2. So we're gonna simply return 0 from here, because from here no matching will be possible. Now I am checking if some result has already been stored in the matrix or not. If it has been written, I am simply return it. So this is basically the memo part. Now what if my s of I is equals to s2 of j? So what I am gonna do is I am gonna return dp of I comma j is equals to 1 plus dp 1 plus solve of n m, and then string s1, and then string s2, and then I and then I minus 1 and then j minus 1. The second case arises when strings do not match. So in that case we need to take the both the possibilities and find out the maximum among both of the possibilities, one time I and then one time j. Max of uh, shit. Solve n m s1 s2 here I and j minus 1. Also I have not passed the dp matrix. I need to do it. Yeah, so here it will be vector of int dp. Now this code should run fine as of now. I mean the sample test cases will run. Some error has occurred. Okay, we have not passed dp over here. Yeah, so the sample test cases has been passed. Now let's submit and check it. So this time it has passed the recursion. Actually in the previous code what I did was I passed string s1 not by reference, and this time I had passed by string s1 by reference, so it has taken less memory, and also the code has been accepted. So if I go on to the submissions part, if I show you my code which gave time limit exceeded, it was the exactly same code. The only difference that I made was that I passed string s1 without reference, and hence it gave a time limit exceeded. Now let's move on to the tabulated code and we will see how tabulation is done. So we are gonna simply initialize this by 0, and we have to remove this, and the base case is when both the strings have 0 length, my answer will be 0. Now I will be starting at I is equals to 1, I less than equals to 1, and then so I am actually in this tabulated code what I am doing is I am doing the one based indexing. In case my s of I minus 1 is equals to s2 of j minus 1. Many of you would might be thinking why I minus 1, because this is a one based indexing. We are taking one based indexing, so we need to subtract that stuff. So dp of I comma j will be equals to 1 plus dp of I minus 1 comma j minus 1. If in case they are not matching, dp of I comma j will be equals to maximum of dp of I minus 1 comma j, and then dp of I comma j minus 1. In the end we are gonna return, not here, we are gonna return dp of n cross m. Sample test cases are working fine. Let's submit and check it. Yes, again. So thank you for watching this video. In case you have any doubt, please ask me in the comment section. I will be very glad to help you. Also, if this video added any benefit to your coding part or your coding experience, coding knowledge, please do subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon, and please like my video and do support my channel for more such geeks for geeks and lead code daily videos. Thank you.